Have you ever looked at a huge pile of raw data and just thought, how on earth do I turn this into something smart, something useful? Well, today we're getting a masterclass. We're going to dive deep into Google's Vertex AI Studio. And our expert guide for this whole explainer is the one and only Dr. Vernette Grant.
And, Dr. Grant herself just sets the stage perfectly with this. She's taking us on a journey right from the absolute basics of the platform, all the way to building these really sophisticated automated workflows. This is all about turning complex AI into a super practical tool you can actually use every single day.
All right, so here's the game plan. We're going to start with the big question. What even is Vertex AI Studio? Then we'll get hands-on with the core toolkit. From there, we'll see how it creates real-world impact, talk about how to automate responsibly, which is huge, and we'll wrap up by looking at how you can build a portfolio to really show off your new skills.
Okay, first things first. Before we can really get into mastering this thing, we've got to understand what we're working with. So, what exactly is Vertex AI Studio?
So let's be clear, this is way more than just another chatbot. As Dr. Grant explains, this is Google's advanced workspace. And the thing that makes it so advanced is what she calls multimodal intelligence. Now, what does that mean? It means it's not just about text. It can understand and work with all kinds of information at the same time. We're talking images, PDFs, raw data, you name it.
And this, right here, is where you see its real power. See, it's not some standalone app. Its strength comes from being deeply connected. You've got the incredible brain of the Gemini 1.5 model. You can tap directly into massive datasets in BigQuery, and this is the best part. You can export everything seamlessly into the Google tools you already live in, like Docs and Sheets.
Okay, so we've got the what. Now let's get into the how. We're diving into the toolkit itself to see the features you'll actually be using day in and day out.
Dr. Grant boils the whole workflow down to these three simple, powerful words. It's this incredibly effective loop. You prompt the AI with a clear request, it analyzes whatever data you give it, and then it helps you visualize or structure the output. That's it. That's the basic rhythm of getting work done in the studio.
So let's break that down a little. Step one, it all starts with designing really good, effective prompts. But here's the magic I was talking about. You're not just typing text. You can drop in PDFs, images, data tables, and the AI interprets all these different inputs. Then, and this is so important, you can just export the reports or summaries it creates right into a Google Doc or sheet to share with your team.
So, we have this powerful toolkit, right? But what can you actually do with it that matters? This next part is all about how you take that raw information and turn it into real, tangible strategy for your business or research project.
And this is really where it all comes together. Just look at these examples Dr. Grant points out. You could feed the AI dozens of dense research papers and get back a perfect, concise summary. Think about how much that speeds up research. Or you can give it your business data and have it generate a full SWOT analysis for your next big strategy meeting. You can even have it compare different business scenarios to give you the data you need to make tough decisions.
Okay, doing any of that once is pretty powerful, but the real game changer is doing it at scale over and over. And that brings us to a super important topic. How do you automate all this stuff responsibly, making sure you maintain quality and control?
And just like before, we've got another simple three-word mantra for this process. You want to automate your workflow. Sure, you want to constantly optimize the model and your prompts to get better results. But the most important step is the last one. You have to validate the results. This is not a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's a dynamic process you stay involved in.
So it all comes down to finding that perfect balance. On one side, yeah, you've got automated workflows running things efficiently through APIs. But on the other side, you absolutely need what's called human-in-the-loop validation. All that means is that an expert, you, is always there to check the AI's output for accuracy, for context, and for ethical alignment. Honestly, that's the absolute key to using AI responsibly.
So, we've covered the what, the how, and the why. Now for the final piece of the puzzle that Dr. Grant lays out, proving you can actually do it. Let's talk about building a portfolio that puts all these new skills on display.
Because at the end of this journey, it's not just about what you know, it's about what you can create. Dr. Grant's framework wraps up with a final project that gives you three key, tangible things that prove you've mastered this tool. And here they are. First, a comprehensive research report which shows you can use AI for deep analysis. Second, a business intelligence summary, proving you can turn data into real strategic insights.
And third, a detailed automation plan, which shows you know how to scale these processes responsibly, including all your prompt designs and your validation checks.
So as we wrap up this incredible tour from Dr. Vernette Grant, we're really left with this one big, powerful question. We've seen the platform, we've seen the toolkit, and we've seen the process for turning data into strategy. The only question left is, now that you have the tools, what intelligence will you unlock?